Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we will respawn the player when it falls off from the ground. And also, we will create a goal object when all the coins are collected by the player so that the player can go to the next level. So first off, what we'll do is we will open our player script, and in this script, we will just write a simple line that is first of all we'll write public vector3 orig pos, meaning original position. So let's just save it, and the original position would be the starting position of the player. So let me just put it at 0. Yeah, so it would be in the center, and this is fine. So what will happen is when the player goes off, it will come back to this position again, and as it is public, we will get this x, y and z dimensions and all. So we will just copy this. So we have x and z as 0, but in y we will copy 1.42 and put it over here. So let's save our scene, and moving on, in the update function we will write if transform dot position dot y is less than equal to -2. So what this does is it will check that if the current position of y is less than or equal to -2, then do something. And what we'll do is transform dot position is equal to orig pos. So I'll just explain it to you again. Transform is the transform component of the player, position is the position property, and the y dimension of it, so that is 1.42. If it is less than equal to -2, so if it falls off and if it goes to less than -2 or equal to -2, then the position would be equal to the original position which we had, which was 1.42. Okay, so I will just save project and save scenes, and let's play. And when the player goes off, oops, yeah, because of the momentum it will come back again. So when it goes off, it will come back to the same position. Okay, so the next thing which we'll do, so we'll just test it a little. So I can collect my coins, and after collecting all these coins, we will put a goal over here, and when the player enters that goal, it will go to the next level. And let's just stop the game. We'll create another 3D object cube. Let's name it as goal, and let's create another tag and call it, and we'll click on player untagged list, and then click on add tag, click on this plus sign, and the name of the tag would be goal. Then let's go to the goal, click on this tag, and we'll click on goal. So that's it. Now let's just create a material. Let's go to the materials folder, click on create material, and name it as goal because it's the material of the goal. And the albedo, it would be 0 on the red, then it would be 133 on the green, 51 on the blue, and the alpha would be 139. Okay, so it would be transparent just to make it a little unique. And yeah, let me just bring it down. So it would be at, let me double click, and yeah, it's gone too low. Perfect. And let's just put it on the goal. Now you will see, let me just move the player a little up. Now you'll see the goal is still a little opaque. It's not transparent. We can't just look through it. The problem is this part, the rendering mode. It is already set as opaque, and in default it would be opaque. So we just need to change it to transparent. And now you will see that it's transparent. So we can just look through it and you can see the coin over there. So that's the only change which we need to make for a transparent object. And let's just set it as is trigger, because the player would be entering it and it would be a little smooth if we just put it is trigger on. Let's go to a script, and in the player script itself we'll just add another variable and call it coins left. So this will tell us how many coins are left to be taken by the player. So in the clicking on the player game object, we will write the number of coins which we have in the scene. That is 4, because we have 4 coins. So 4 coins. And we will write another variable, public game object goal. So what this does is it will take this game object called goal, so that we can disable and enable it. In the beginning it would be disabled. Click on goal, click on this checkbox, and it would be disabled. So it will be disabled in the beginning, and we will assign, now it is asking for a game object. We will click on go, we will drag this goal game object, move down, yeah, and we will put it over here. And we will use this variable called goal a bit later in this on trigger enter. But firstly what we need to do is, in the on trigger enter function, I'll just zoom in so you can just view what I did. So I put the coins left, the goal. Now over here in the update function I had checked that the position or the y-axis is less than -2 or not, and if it is, then it will go back to the starting position. In the on trigger enter we will write coins left double minus. What this means is coins left is equal to coins left -1. So it's just the same, you can write either way, but what I'm doing is when the player collects the coin, it would decrease the number of coins left, and here it's already 4. So if I collect one of them, then it would become 3. Then if I collect another 2, and so on, it will go up to 0. And what I'll do is, if coins left is equal to 0, then is the similar to what I did over here, okay? And that would be goal dot game object dot set active true. So what I'm doing is I will enable the goal game object so that it reappears. So let me just save it, and let's just save scenes and save project and click on play. Now in the beginning the goal is not there, so let's just collect all the coins. Yeah. And once I've collected all the coins, you will see that this goal has come up. I can go through it as well. So let's just stop, and what we'll do is And what I've written over here is if coins left is equal to 0. Now, if the player game in the player script, if this becomes 0, then enable, okay, that time it was disable, but this time enable the goal game object. Now, the next thing which we do is else if other.transform.tag is equal to goal. Now you remember we had assigned this goal game object a tag which is goal. We'll put that, and using it we will just simply print you win. Now what the player will do is, if it collides with the goal, firstly it will check if it is a collectible or not. Does it have the tag as collectible? But we have it as goal, so it will skip this and it will check if it is a goal or not. If it is, then it will print you win, and that print would be in this console tab, and this tab is useful for checking the errors which we have made in the script or not. It will give us warnings as well. So let me just show you that example. Now if I don't put this semicolon, it will give me an error. See, error CS1 1002 semicolon expected. And if you double click on this error, it will take you to that line, and you can see the semicolon is not there. So if you put the semicolon and save it again, the error will be gone. So it's just compiling it and the error is gone. So the message also will be coming over here, that print you win. It would come over here as well. So if I click on play, and I'll collect all the coins. Yeah, the cube is seemed to be a bit too fast now. And now let's go to the goal. And as I've gone through the goal, it will print you win. So if I go continuously through it, the number of you win will increase. So I'll just save project, and this is what we have done for now. In the next video we will add obstacles in a new level. We will create another level and we will add obstacles like enemy, which would be just moving here and there, like from one point to another. It will just guard the area, and if you go or if you collide with the enemy, then you'll again have to respawn. And later we will also put the lives function as well, meaning how many lives we have. Like if I fall off of this, then if we have 3 lives, then it will become 2, 1 and 0. So in the next video we will create another level, and we will also put a player which would be guarding this goal. So that's it for this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Until then, bye.